A Narwhal and Jelly Book. Narwhal's Sweet Tooth by Clanton. A funny feeling. Crack. Ahoy, Jelly! My tusk feels sort of funny. Does it look different to you?
What? Your tusk? It's nearly broken off. What happened?
Well, it might have something to do with my fencing lessons with Mr. McSwordface or Ting and Garde. Playing ring toss with octopus, or using it as a flagpole, or trying to break the world record for balancing horns on a horn, or because of the snacks. Snacks? Well, remember how I used to only eat waffles, but then you got me to try a peanut butter cookie? And then you turned kind of yellow, changed your name, and shrunk to the size of a peanut? Yeah, that sort of memory is stickier than peanut butter. Since then, I've been trying out all sorts of stuff. Cakes, ice cream, brownies, trifles, s'mores, bonbons.
So pretty much anything and everything sweet.
Yep, pretty much.
But what does your tusk have to do with it? I know it's a tooth, but you don't use it to chew, do you?
Nope, it's my snack saver.
Snack saver?
Uh-huh. I've been sticking snacks on it to save for later.
Nom, nom, nom. You've been stacking super sugary sweets on your tusk and leaving them there? Yeah, I think that might be part of the problem. Just thinking about all those sweets is giving me a toothache. Does your tusk hurt?
Only when I move my head like this, or this way, or when I think about waffles.
So pretty much all the time.
Pretty much.
Then why are you smiling? Wait, have I ever seen you feeling down? Narwhal, do you even know how to frown?
Oh, I don't know, but I'll give it a go.
Weren't you going to try to frown?
I thought I was. Is this any better?
Not even close. I'll show you how.
Like this?
That's still a smile. Turn it upside down to make it a frown. That is not what I meant. Now you're just being silly.
Like this? Look, Jelly, I think I'm getting it.
Narwhal, it's hard to frown when you're around.
Toothsome tidbits, aka fun facts. Narwhal tusks contain millions of tiny nerves. This makes the tusk super sensitive, possibly giving narwhals the ability to detect water temperature, salt levels, and more. Is that waffles I sense? Wibble wobble. The tusk, an elongated tooth, sticks out of a narwhal's upper lip. I stick out even among other narwhals. Jellyfish don't have lungs, blood, brains, or hearts, but some do have teeth, thin tiny hairs that help pull their prey into their stomachs.
That's going to take me a moment to sink my teeth into.
The fangtooth has the biggest teeth relative to body size of any sea animal. Don't worry, they're harmless to humans. I've been told I have a killer smile. Sharks can lose over 25,000 teeth in a lifetime.
I'm Toothsome!
The purple sea urchin has 5 teeth it uses to drill safe nooks in rocks. I eat rocks for breakfast. Some sea otters have purple teeth from years of eating urchins, and I eat sea urchins for breakfast. Happy Krabby. Snap, snap.
Ooh, I might have failed to help you frown, but Crab has the best frown in town. Maybe Crab can help.
Me? Help? With what? Jelly is trying to teach me to frown.
And you're almost always frowning. I think I've only seen you smile once or twice.
True, I seldom smile. Does that mean you're seldom happy? No, it's just that usually when I'm happy, I get snappy. Snap, snap. clap, clap, snappity, clappity, snap, snap. That was clawsome!
Huh, I guess not everyone shows how they feel in the same way. Narwhal, maybe you just don't frown when you're down, but then what do?
I'm not sure.
Well, I like to yell. Like this. Scram!
That was crabulous. But does that mean we should go?
Oh, no. That's just what I usually like to shout.
I'll try this yelling thing out. But what should I shout?
Something about how you feel?
Meh. Just belt out whatever comes to mind. Okay. Will do. Ahem. Prickle-foo! Huh. That felt pretty good.
Prickle-foo? Ha ha ha! Narwhal, only you would come up with something like that.
I like it. I need to give that one a go sometime. Like now.
Scram, you prickle-foos!
Nice to see Krabby so happy.
Thanks, Crab.
Unicorn of the sea?
Wait, why was I trying to help you frown? I should have been helping you do something about your tusk.
It's okay, Jelly. I'm sure it'll be fine.
You are? How? Has this happened to other narwhals?
I'm not sure. Just a feeling.
A feeling? So you think that somehow your tusk will just heal itself?
Something like that. Yep.
Knowing you, that might actually be true. Things do tend to work out for you. But what if it doesn't this time? That tusk is looking truly terrible. What if it snaps off entirely?
I'm sure I'll come up with something. I could use an umbrella instead, or a flower, or a party hat, or an antenna. Boop, boop.
Huh.
Ooh, maybe a magic wand, or a top hat, or a miniature lighthouse with a little working light on top.
But narwhal, is a narwhal without a tusk?
Would you still be a jellyfish without tentacles? You'd still be Jelly the jellyfish. I'd still be Narwhal the narwhal, and we would still be friends. Besides, while I don't know if other narwhals have had this happen, I do know not all narwhals have a tusk. A bit over half of narwhals have one, I think.
Oh, whoa, I didn't know. Today seems to be one of those days where I come to know how little I know. Know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I'm so worried about your tusk when you don't seem too troubled about it. You really wouldn't be bothered if it broke off?
I have always been pretty attached to it. I suppose I see your point about my point. Let's go fix my tusk. This way.
Swish, swoosh.
So, where are we going?
Wait, I thought I was following you.
Brushing up on brushing. Looks like we're in a bit of a fix about how to fix my tusk.
Yep, I don't really know much about tusks or teeth, but Shark might.
That's right, Shark's got one fantastic bite. Ahoy, Shark!
Hey,
Narwhal, Jelly.
We were wondering if you might know a thing or two about teeth.
A thing or two? Try 300. Check it out. 7 rows of teeth, and I'll lose and grow thousands in my life. Wowee! Thousands! I've got just 2.
You do? 2?
That's the tooth, hee hee.
And just one of them is a tusk?
Yep, though I hear that very rarely both teeth grow into tusks. Dude, that's gnarly. Speaking of tusks, is yours feeling okay? It's not having the best day. Good thing you headed my way. I'm kind of a tooth enthusiast and enthusiast. Let's take a look. How often do you brush, Narwhal? Every day. Groovy. Want to show me your technique? Here, I've always got a spare brush floating around. Sure thing, Shark. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Less than 3 seconds later, ooh, look at that bubble! Dude, you're rushing the brushing. Yep, I find staying in one spot sort of tricky. You should try brushing 300 of them. It takes some serious time to make that many shine. I hum a short song. It helps me stay still, at least for a little bit. I love to sing. Let me give that brush another swing. Going to brush my tusk from dawn to dusk, and into the night until it shines like a light. Going to scrub-a-dub-dub until there's no grub, and then some more just to be sure. 17 minutes later, I could spend all day brushing this way. Dude, I think that'll do.
So white, so bright.
Just got to get one last spot. Scrub a snap, crack, pop.
Dude, prickle foo. Oh, snap. I didn't think it'd actually break off.
Wait, I did it!
What, snapped your tusk in two?
I frowned!
Oh, whoa, you did. Congratulations. But, your tusk?
Right. Do you think glue will do?
Or maybe we make that mini lighthouse you were talking about?
Or you could just let your new tusk grow in. New tusk? I spotted a second tooth growing into a tusk under that nub you have now.
Narwhal, this must mean you're one of those very rare two-tusked narwhals.
Gnarly! Thanks, Shark. For sure, but don't rush off without your new brush. Oh, right. Ciao, gnarly wall. Catch you later, Jelly. Looks like it's tooth o'clock. Time to brush up on my flossing. Super Waffle and Strawberry Sidekick versus The Terrible Tooth by Narwhal and Jelly. A rotten, terrible tooth is stomping about Sweet City, causing a toothquake. Arg! Oh my golly, gumdrops! Bah! Really? Stomp, thump, rumble. Super Waffle and Strawberry Sidekick to the rescue. Those two? What are they going to do? That tooth is going to chew them up. Grr!
Any idea what to do?
Not a clue. Maybe this is a job for Stomp. Super Brush and Floss Friend. Rarg! We'll help get to the root of what's happening here. That tooth isn't trouble. It's in trouble. It's under attack by plaque. Wah-ha-ha-ha. Hee-hee. Hiss. Nom-nom. Blarg. Yep, it's a sweet tooth that's been cracked. Floss Friend, you rope him, and I'll rush in and finish him. Let's make this tooth gleam, team. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Trip. Zip. They saved the day by stopping tooth decay. Hip, hip, hooray. Ugh, this ending is way too sweet. It's giving me a toothache. The fairy end.
Are you trying to frown again, Narwhal?
Yep, but I'm not so sure it's my thing.
Yeah, besides, I think I'd do enough of that for the both of us.
Hee hee, I suppose so. Speaking of doing things for me, thanks for being there today, Jelly.
Oh, well, there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Most of my days go pretty swimmingly, but today was sort of a tough one for me.
A prickle food day?
Hee hee, exactly.
Are you going to leave the nub for now, until the new tusk grows?
I thought we could try to sub in something else.
Miniature lighthouse?
That's right, with a little light at the tippy top.
And what are you going to do with your old tusk?
I've heard something about a tooth fairy. That's one giant tooth. I think we're gonna need a bigger boat. More Narwhal and Jelly adventures coming soon. And that is the end of Narwhal's Sweet Tooth by Ben Clanton. Bye!